That is iron coating on it, some botryoidal hematite. You can see there's a natural iridescence in there. We will start this for just $1. And guys, I do have max shipping finally. So I have max $9.21 shipping, which I'm so stoked about. They finally figured out what was going on. So you'll only pay a max of $9.21 shipping. After that, it will become free. So I'm super stoked about that. Let's see, let's do. This is really, really cool hematite, red hematite quartz with almost black tips on it. It's got a little bit of dirt still on there. Gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. See all the little points in there. So I got the new iPhone and I'm trying to figure out how to like best show it. The camera's a little different. We'll start this for just $1 as well. This stuff's gorgeous, man. This is kind of what I'm after, is this just these different colors of hematite included quartz. You'll get like an ombre effect a lot of times, from a yellow to a red to an orange, or to an orange to a red to a black. It's actually not a lot of times. You get that fairly rarely, but you get a lot of different colors. Miss Budget, thank you. So Miss Buzzer, do you remember that rainbow piece I had? The small one that had like a perfect ombre. So the geologist rock person got back to me and said I should not sell that piece for any less than $350 for that little one, which is crazy. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful. See that iridescence? It's naturally iridescent. That is not coated with anything. It's not treated. This is, yeah, I know. How crazy is that? I'm glad you got it. I mean, I would never sell it for that, but it's cool that it is like so rare that it is that valuable. So that is naturally iridescent. No heat treatment, no dye, no anything. This literally came out of the ground just a couple days ago. I will start this for just $5. It's a beautiful, beautiful color. It's a really cool flat terminated tip, and then that one's super spiky. It's crazy. The colors on this are stunning, man. Should look really good on like a perky box, or in a perky box, or on a little stand, like an acrylic stand. God, man, that's just, you get lost looking at it. Again, all that rainbow iridescence, all natural. Just so crazy to me. Crystal, first purchase, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your first purchase. It's a cool, cool piece. And again, I will continue to say this, but just everything that I'm selling is self-collected, guys. If you're interested in how or where I go, shoot me a follow. That's so sick. Shoot me a follow, but I will, like, for instance, yesterday I did a live where I was out actively digging, bringing you guys on my adventures. So if you're into that, follow me, bookmark my shows, and you can see some of the really cool stuff that I got. So this is what I'm after. I call it spectrum quartz. What it is basically a form of citrine, where it goes from like a clear almost to a yellow to a orange to a red to a black. So you get all the the full spectrum of color When it comes to hematite included quartz, it is all iridescent. It's so crazy. Like I said, this is no treatments, no heat, no dye, no anything. This literally came out of the ground within the last week. I cleaned it with soap or water and dish soap, and this is just what it is. So these are extremely rare to find them with all of the colors in one piece. This is what I was just saying. I have a really cool one that I reached out to some geologists who are also rock hounds, and when they got back to me, they basically said, I have a piece that's about this size that has like perfect spectrum ombre. They said I shouldn't sell for any less than $350. So I'm not going to do that, obviously. This one's not as good, but I would do 25 on this piece. It's just a really beautiful, there's some slight damage right there, but it is stunning. It's one of those that you just get lost in there. It's so cool. That fade. And the fact that most of the quartz here is also iridescent is just wild. Kelly, thank you so much. And your first purchase. That's a hell of a first purchase. Really, really cool piece. Like I said, Kelly, this is basically just a high grade piece of citrine, essentially. But it just has all of those colors other than yellow with it. God, that's so cool. I love this stuff. Yeah, a lot of this, guys, came out of the ground yesterday when I was digging. Just trying to keep everything organized over here. Let's see what else we got. Here is... so from Phoenixville, Pennsylvania. I'm in Pennsylvania. Yeah, Chester County, Pennsylvania. It's a cool little cluster of hematite quartz, or tangerine quartz is what some people call it. We'll start this one for just $1. I'm going to mod you. And guys, I did finally, I know I was having some issues, but I did finally have Whatnot fix my account so I can do max $9.21 shipping, which I think will really help you guys out if you buy a couple pieces. So you'll pay $9.21, and then after that, it'll be free shipping for the rest of the show. Really crazy pieces here. You can see that iridescence there. Leftist Lioness, thank you so much. Yeah, you were there for most of the show yesterday. You saw this one come out of the ground. All right, here is, this is a really cool one as well. It's black quartz, but it has that like orangey hematite stuff underneath it. And I scrubbed the shit out of this. There's some slight damage to that point, but I scrubbed this hard with a wire brush. So whatever kind of coating this is durable as shit. You can see it's like slightly coming off the tip of that one, slightly coming off there, but I mean, I scrubbed this really hard. And it's just really crazy looking black quartz. Start this one for just $5. It's pretty gnarly stuff. And you can see that orange color there underneath it, kinda. Yeah, absolutely, Mike. I have pyromorphite that is very green. I'll show you. What's your price point, Mike? And I'll find a piece. I have pieces from a couple dollars all the way up through 200 of pyromorphite. If you're not familiar with it, it's a green crystal formation that forms in a barrel, like a barrel formation, like an aquamarine style barrel, like this. This is pyromorphite. You can see it's a bunch of those perfect little barrel crystals. No worries. So that is pyromorphite. That's a good example of the barrels that it grows in. So that's, I think I did like 60 or something on that. I have pieces though. All right, what size do you like, Mike? Like perky, thumbnail? What's your size preference? Because I have something like this. It's really cool. It's small but mighty. You could see all the little barrels on it. It's a great thumbnail piece. Yeah, it's a cool one. Like there's a perfect example of a barrel. It's a pretty rare mineral. Yeah, I am. I'm doing stuff kind of at all different price points. So something like this, I could start at $5. And this would look great on a little acrylic stand. Even the mini ones are little barrels. It's crazy. Like when a crystal has a growth pattern, it just, no matter how big or small, it stays in that growth pattern. It's so cool. This one might, not a ton of UV. There's some spots in there, but Miss Buzzard, thank you. And then this is a neat one too. So buyer's warning, this one's crumbly, but like I'm trying to, nothing else is crumbling off. So there might be this one, but really, really cool formations. Again, it's like a little ball of quartz. See, there's little like spikes, pyromorphite on it. You get really cool barrels on this one as well. It's like a little snow cone. You know what? We'll start this one for just $1 and see what happens. Again, it is kind of flaky, so there might be some rock dust in there, but it's a really, really neat piece. It's like a little ball of quartz. It's little tiny points. And really cool barrels on there. Mike, this will probably be your best chance to get a cheap piece. Left Lioness, great job. That's a sick piece. Let's see, let's do, I'm gonna UV this one. Damn, look at the UV on this. That is cerussite on galena, and the cerussite is what's UVing, but it lights up. It reminds me of like, you ever see like a Verizon or like a T-Mobile commercial when they show you like how wide on the country their network goes? That's what it reminds me of. Like the US with the lights off. I don't know. But it's a quartz cluster. It's just a crazy wild quartz cluster. You can see that like celestial dragon scaly type formation. That's galena and cerussite. Really cool piece. Start this one for $1 as well. The UV on this is crazy. If you have like a UV cabinet or something. Where I find these is an old lead mine from like the early mid 1800s. It's the old Brookdale mine. Crazy. Really cool big old point there. Oh, nice, great grab, thank you. Let's see. Here's a cool one. Look how sparkly this is. So this is that black quartz again, but you could see the orange underneath it more clearly. So it's an orange hematite included quartz with like a black hematite coating on it, which is really cool. And you can see, like I said, how sparkly it is. Start this one for just $5. This is a cool one. I'll show you. It would lose a lot of the color. That black would all come off. I'll show you. I have a couple. Hey, Christy, how are you? I have a couple that I just pulled out. I put them, Kelly, thank you so much. I put them in iron out, not knowing if it would still work because it was like 30 some degrees. I just left the bucket in the cold and it still seemed to work. But let's see. So this one went in looking like, so when I put this one in, it had this color to it, but probably more orange. And when it came out, you could still see there's some yellow deep down in the crystal, but for the most part, it just brings out the gemmy clearness of it. Good, I'm glad you're excellent. Have you retired yet, Christy? So this is a cool one. Yeah. Super gemmy. A lot of times you don't realize how gemmy the quartz is from here because it's covered in something. But you can see right through the crystal down to the matrix. So we'll do this one at $5 as well. Congratulations, man. That is a huge accomplishment. Yeah, that's probably what happened. I bet you're excited. What are you going to do, Christy? Do you have plans? Here's a neato one, a little one, but look at the iridescence on that. And you get there's a little pyromorphite in there. That is cool. One little barrel of pyromorphite. That's neat. Absolutely. Kelly, are you a teacher? So this is a really pretty one, man. It's so iridescent, so orange. You can see that fading into red and black. And it's got that little cool pyromorphite in there. We do $5 on this one as well. This is a super high quality piece. That is so cool, Kelly. Yeah, my wife's a 5th grade English teacher. Oh, that's cool, Lioness. God, it's tough, man. It's really, really tough being a teacher. I respect I used to work at in administration at a school for a couple years in HR. Christy, thank you. Yeah, it gets harder and harder every year, man. Let's see. Here's a cool one. Really pretty. I love that, like, it looks like a fishtail, that termination. I know, man, it's crazy. Yeah, Lioness, I was in administration in a urban environment as well, in one of the most impoverished cities, actually the most impoverished city in the state of Pennsylvania, Chester. It's tough, man. This is a really cool color on that. Oh, okay. Kind of sits just like that. You can see where this was part of the pocket, but this was covered. So it's kind of like this, and that was exposed, which is why the crystals aren't here. So you can see the broken crystals there. Yep. So we would start this one. $6. Let's see what happens. It's a cool one. It's a larger one, bigger terminations. Yep, that's how it goes, man. It's a pretty one. I'd almost want to saw that, but here's a bigger piece. It's a whole seam of really cool terminated quartz. The way this terminations are so like scaly is awesome. And if you see that etching there, so when quartz forms in a very highly acidic environment, you will get these etched formations. So that's the natural termination. It almost looks like it was cut with like a deli slicer, but that is natural. That just means that when this quartz crystal formed, that it was in a acidic environment that is so acidic it's hard to imagine. And this is a cool piece. It sits just like that. It would look really cool probably on a stand, like so. Definitely more of a gothic piece. Do this for $10. And again, you could definitely soak these in iron out or oxalic acid and remove that coating. I just think it's so neat. I like them just the way they are. Really pretty. And I also wanted to kind of test out, I have a theory that maybe if I do like a 1 hour iron out soak, I can keep some of the orange of the quartz, but remove some of like the surface layers. I want to kind of mess around with that. Here's a really pretty one. This one definitely came out yesterday. Look at how iridescent this one is. It's crazy. Wow, there it is. The camera's having a hard time picking it up. Not treated. I'm hoping to this year, Miss Buzzard. They haven't posted when it is. You need to join a rock club. Yeah, I want to get one of those done. That's what Lesby Rockin' uses. But yeah, Miss Buzzard, they do it through a club that I'm going to join. So I'm hoping to get out there this year. This is a crazy piece. It's got a big matrix. That's exactly where I'm going to get one. It's got a big matrix, but I'm scared to hammer it down anymore because I don't want to break this. But really pretty piece. Do this one for just $5. It's just so crazy how you can get this, natural iridescence. Dude, that is nuts, like right there. That's so cool. If you guys are looking for larger pieces or smaller pieces, let me know. I have kind of all shapes and sizes. Here's a pretty one. Exactly, man. It's like, that's why I keep saying, like, these are not treated with anything. This is natural. This one's super iridescent as well. You get that clear, it fades to a yellow, to an orange, to almost a red. Just a whole seam of it. This is a pretty one. This is gorgeous, man. God. Do 15 bucks on this. And from what I'm told, this stuff is very, very, yeah, I know. Very, very expensive. It's crazy. Nope, Sam, this is from Pennsylvania, actually. Phoenixville, Pennsylvania, Chester County. It's crazy. This is a neat one too. It's like yellow and black. Super tiny crystals. Any points like that? Points like what? That's crazy. What's up, Hannah? Oh, yeah. I have one like this, man. That's black. Some damage at that point, but you can see it's super clear, gemmy quartz underneath it, but is super black. Start this one for just $5. And I have some other black pieces as well. Hey, and how was the show last night? I ended up falling asleep on the couch watching the Olympics after I put my son down. So I apologize. Chris, I'm going to mod you too. No pressure to do anything though. Thank you, Miss Buzzard. Great grab. And then Sam, if that's not what you were looking for, I know, dude. If that's not what you're looking for, let me know. But I do have other pieces as well, something like this. Super black quartz. Is this what you mean, Sam? Gotcha. I will start this for just $3 if anyone wants it. Then I have a big one, Sam, if you're looking for a larger one. It's like a whole hand. I could do like $40 on. Show you. Unfortunately, there is some damage on it, but it is really cool. And actually, I would do 30. I don't have single points. No, you don't really get single points from here. I don't, Kelly. Everything I have is self-collected. And I don't have fluorite here near me in Pennsylvania, unfortunately. I would love to. But this is a huge one. Unfortunately, there is some damage on it, so do just $30 on this piece if anyone's interested. Yeah, you don't really get single points from here, Sam, for whatever reason. You get more clusters or plates. I like this one though, because you can see like where the quartz was going to form, but it was closed in the pocket. Yeah, exactly. Trying to think of what the best. I'll show you the biggest points I have that are black. There's like kind of nubs. Yeah, it does. This would be the best one, probably. Either this one or I have this one or this one is pretty cool. This one's probably better. You can, yeah, there is, and there's amethyst. Really cool, like dragon scale terminations on this. There is fluorite in Pennsylvania. I don't know where it is. Very little information on it. And it's not great quality. It's not like cubic. So this is a crazy termination on this one. No worries, man. Yeah, I'll just keep running stuff anyways. Do $7 on this. Really cool terminations. I love that like dragon scale celestial formation. Super iron included. Again, it has a big matrix, but I'm scared to break off any more of it because I don't want to mess this up. It's like 4 points coming together in one, which is so cool. It's crazy. It does. And you can see like it started as clear and then kind of started fading up. And then there's that black coating on it that I guess is just very dense hematite. That's what I'm thinking. Or it was like, Angela, thank you. Or it was like a solution almost, you know, it was like super, after the crystal formed, it kind of just settled on top. Thank you, Angela. Yeah, that's a cool one. And then we'll run this one too. It's kind of a smaller form of it. So this is dry. Let me just get a toothbrush quick. Because I think this one would probably clean up decent. Where's my toothbrush? It's like smoky. Like I said, it's still very transparent. But we will start this for just $1 if anyone wants. It does, man. East Coast, like, I mean, people always come in here like saying, "Oh, I wish I could dig near me," but I guarantee, guys, wherever you are in the country, within an hour or so, you can find really cool stuff. Maybe it's not the same stuff I find, but I bet you can find cool stuff. I like the matrix on these, that heavy quartz matrix. You can see where all those crystals grew together. Then this little air pocket formed. Cool piece, Miss Buzzard. Thank you. All right, let's see what else we got. Let's check out some of these pyros I found yesterday. Yeah, man. Never thought about doing digging. You should. Where you're in California, is that right, Christy? Here's a cool one. Nevada. Oh, Nevada has some really cool stuff. Probably similar to what Don's finding. Really sparkly pyromorphite. And you get this little cluster of quartz with big barrels on there. Really cool. Yeah. And even those little ones are little mini barrels. It's a cool piece. So pyromorphite is a very rare mineral. We'll start this for just $5. A very rare mineral, only found in a handful of places in the world. Most of it comes from China. Mexico has some. The stuff from Pennsylvania, look how bladed up that quartz is. The stuff from the United States is very expensive because it's more rare. It typically comes from Bunker Hill, Idaho is the main deposit. There's also some here in Pennsylvania, and then there's some in, I believe, Minnesota has a small deposit as well. So the stuff from China is, Ms. Buzzard, thank you. This is a cool piece. Is definitely cheaper because there's so much of it. And the stuff from the States is more expensive just because of the rarity of the deposit. Here's a cool one. Super gemmy quartz. And you can see that iron coating. And again, it's a shame that I'm not finding bigger pockets of this. But you can see that's galena. That's naturally terminated galena. Super metallic. There's actually a little pyromorphite in there, the green. But this was a closed off pocket, kind of like that in the rock. I don't believe so because Golden Healer is included, whereas a lot of this, some of it's included, but a lot of it is on top of the quartz. It's like coated. So maybe, honestly, I don't know. What I'm told is it's a form of citrine. But this is a cool one. We will start this for just $5 as well. Yeah. Do you give these away as gifts, Miss Buzzard? Most of it, Sam. I was just showing some crazy, crazy iridescence. How old are the kids you give it to? My son loves this stuff too. Like where's the one? Oh, that's cool. That's perfect age. So this one's crazy iridescent. Most of them are iridescent. This one's crazy, man. See all that iridescence? This is where you get the fade from the clear to the yellow, to the orange, to the red, to the black. This is so cool. Run this one again. I forget what I ran it for. But I would do just $30 on it if anyone wanted. Again, talking to a lot of geologists and rock hounds, this form of citrine that gets this faded effect is very rare to get all those colors in one piece. What's up, Alyssa? How are you? Same. Like growing up as a kid, I always had rocks in my pocket. I'd go out fishing and come home with like something in my pocket or a pocket filled with rocks. I'm good, Alyssa. I'm really well. So this one could definitely use another soak and iron out. But really cool piece. You can see all that iron on it. It has pyromorphite in there. It's like a mouth, small teeth and then big teeth, like an alligator. Chomp, chomp. It's a crazy one. Do $5 on this, and if some of these don't sell, I'll put them in iron out again. Doesn't look like an alligator mouth. Chomp. There's some pyro on there. Pac-Man. Ooh, I have a cool one for whoever's looking for black quartz. It's black and orange. I've been calling this Halloween quartz. That is not a real name. I invented that name, but I think you understand why. Look at the sparkle on that bad boy. Holy cannoli. Black and orange, so gemmy. Yeah, man. This is so neat. And a lot of times the black points aren't this clean. They're super etched like this. But with this one, it's like a perfect. I don't know what you mean. See, I dug all these myself. And for price, I'm trying to think. This is a really nice one. I would probably do $30 on this one. This one's really cool. There's almost no damage that I see. There is there, but that was enclosed. Do $30 if anyone wants a really cool piece. Oh, sorry, man. I just saw that as I hit run. This is a banger, though, man. So neat. God, that's neat. Sam, great piece, man. That's so cool. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. see. Here's a smaller form. I may, Shay. But to be honest, if I'm selling stuff without them, I probably won't run them. They get pretty expensive. This is a neat one. There's some slight damage to that point, but really pretty colors, orange and red. Oh, would you rather? Now it makes sense. Probably go digging because I usually do that without water. It's not a good idea. We're going to start this for just $1, guys. This is a cool piece. But it's also like 30 degrees here right now in Pennsylvania, so. Yeah, I mean, if I was in Arizona, I'm calling bingo numbers all day. And even here in the summer. Oh, that looks like ice. And it forms on these crazy matrix. Sam, cool piece, man. Thank you. Let's see, what else we got? We got a lot of cool ones. So here's one that came out of Iron Out. Really cool celestial quartz. There's still some, that is galena. That's what happens to galena when you put it in Iron Out. It either turns black or like this gray, dusty. But really cool celestial quartz. Look at the terminations on that. That's a big point, man. This is a neato piece, but this just came out of Iron Out. Clean it off a bit. We'll start this for $1 too. Why not? This is a cool one. I really like this piece. That is so cool. That's probably my favorite kind of quartz. It's like dragon scaly formation. Pretty big piece too. I would probably soak it in Iron Out until that came out and then just label it as quartz. Reen, thank you. I think I'm saying that correct. Reen Naev. Or is it Rihanna? I think it's Rihanna, and I'm an idiot. Oh, it's Reen. It's Raina. Rayana. Gotcha. Thank you, Rayana. Here's another really cool one. Super gemmy. Thank you. Really pretty quartz. Tiny. This one? Or behind it? This one? This is a cool one. This is one of the higher quality ones. It's small but mighty. So this is a beautiful, beautiful piece. God, I love this one. It's just really, really pretty. Trying to think. So the pricing on this is hard because it's not really found anywhere else, but it doesn't mean it's $1,000 either. I think this would look better with that hammered off, but I don't want to break it. I would do $20 on this. Yeah, it's such a cool color and there's no damage on it. So I'd do $20 if anyone wanted it. Just such a good thumbnail. And I have an entire seam of this stuff that I can show you guys that is really not for sale. I did. It's such cool colors. So I'll show you guys what the high-end pieces look like of this. It's a big. Yeah, I mean, I sold the other half to Miss Buzzard, so put that beautiful red hematite tip with the black flower. I would need $400 to take this from me. I know that's a lot. Then I have other pieces like this, a pyromorphite. It's really cool quartz. Really nice terminations on this quartz, that celestial. Check out the UV. Yeah, it's such a cool piece. Am I wrong, Sam, in that form of citrine is super rare and super expensive? Look at the UV on this. Holy cannoli, man. Yeah. That is wild. This thing lights up like crazy. This is just a really cool display piece. If you're looking for one piece for your cabinet, this would go in. That's galena and cerussite on the back. I'll do just $40 on this. I think that's the cheapest I've ever run it. It's a really cool one. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, Don. Oh shit, $10? Oh man, that was supposed to be 40. Well, someone's gonna get a deal. It is what it is at this point. Really cool piece though. I do, yeah. Michael, you just got an insane deal. Thank you, man. I'm glad it's going to you. I know you've gotten a lot of my really cool pieces, so I appreciate you, man. That one was going for 40, and that was the lowest I ever ran it. Yeah, no, I'm glad it's going to you, man. Thank you. That's a cool one. More galena. Yes, I do. Let me grab something. Are you looking for gifts as well on these, Miss Buzzard? Because I have a bunch of them. I don't, James. No, man. I everything is self-collected. How many are you looking for, Miss Buzzard? Because I'll give you like a bundle deal if you wanted. Do like $2 each. So this one, this one, this one, this one. I do them all for $5. 5 for 5. How's that work? Cool. Please, no one else bid on this. This is just for Miss Buzzard. I'll do a fast auction, just 10 seconds. Please, no one else bid. Give me 1 sec, Sam. Let me see which one you're talking about. No, James, no, this is for someone else. No one else bid. I'll get you other ones, Miss Buzzard. James, thank you. I'll figure something out. I'll get you hooked up, Miss Buzzard. No, I have some other ones, man. It's cool. All right, Miss Buzzard, I'm gonna run this for you. Please, no one else bid. I have a lot of my higher end pieces out right now, man. I'll show you some of the higher end stuff. And then Miss Buzzard, you got this one. It's a bigger one. This one. This one. Yeah, done. This one, and I'll throw another one in there for you. This one. Good. I'm glad. I always want to get more kids into this stuff. And then let me see. Someone asked about that piece did sell. Whoever was asking about the first piece in the first picture. It's kind of like, I feel like a fisherman, guys. I go out, I dig, and whatever I get, and I sell most of it in the next couple of days. So if I've had something, it's pretty much gone. It's not like I have flats of this stuff. It's just kind of whatever I find. That's what I sell. And if you don't like it, then you wait till next time. Maybe you will, Let's see. Here's a super iridescent one. It's a little seam. Crazy iridescence. We'll start this one for just $1. Yeah, I like orange is my favorite color. And orange looks so good with black. It's a little pocket. Yeah, it's what I figure. I mean, people like to kind of see where things come from. And yes, I do make money off this, but I think when you guys see me digging and how much time and effort it takes to get them from the ground, James, thank you, from the ground to you guys, I'm making like $3 an hour probably. So yes, I'm making money, but it is not anything that I'm writing home about. Hey, May. When people always complain about pricing, I always ask, how much would it take for you to do anything for an entire week, 8 to 10 hours a day? Because that's kind of what I've been doing for this stuff, I think it helps put things into perspective. I don't need to make a ton of money. I'm just glad I get to bring cool pieces to you. This is a unique one. It's a self-stander. It's got a cool shape on it. Really cool, super nice pyromorphite. Yeah. It's got druzy. This is a cool, unique piece. I feel like my old iPhone camera did a better job of showing some of these. Really nice barrels here. Got pyromorphite all over it. It's a pretty big one. Let's This is probably a $30, $40 piece. We'll start it for $8 if anyone wants to get in there. Yeah, but probably not, because pyromorphite is a lead-based and arsenic-based mineral. So anything that was like any animals would probably die. So wash your hands after you playing around with this stuff. This is a cool one, man. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely not something you want to check out while you're eating a sandwich. James, thank you. Cool piece. See, here's another cool black quartz. Yes. Yeah, buy rocks at your own risk. I'm not liable for whatever you do with the rocks once you get them. I love the matrix on this. Very gothic. You get all these cool points. Let me think. It's a cool one. You get a little bonus pocket right there. I would start this one for start it for $15. And these are that black is not dendrites, but I have recently been finding some pieces with dendrites. So this may have dendrites on it, but that black is not dendrites. That is hematite coating. But we will probably run into some dendrites here and there. This just reminds me of like Game of Thrones, man. James, thank you.
10 seconds on that, okay? This is almost a private collection, guys. Chat. That's how the box open, guys. Chat. There you go. And that's how the bottom. Chat. 1 second, guys. The notes on this one are almond, orange, blossom, tobacco, rose oil, tonka bean, bourbon, vanilla, and amberwood, chat. 10 seconds, sudden that. Lock in your fat ass bitch, chat. 3 select finds, welcome in. How's your Valentine date going so far? Chat. Ahuja dating, okay, coming up. 3, 2, 1, lock in. 10 seconds, sudden that. Fat ass bitch, go. Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Shutting that. 1, 6, 1, chat, and gone. Good, sounds good, bro. Here you go. Another one, go. 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 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 6, 1, chat. Inspired by BDK Vanilla, guys. 3, 2, 1, 6, 1. Who's calling 911 on this guy? Me or you guys? Let's try it again. Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 600, and damn, another big dog.
I need a marker attached to me permanently because once I set it down, I have to re-find it again every time. Oh, it's right in front of me. Okay.
Say
you're unhappy, I will do whatever I can to make you happy. This is super Jimmy course. Mike, awesome piece, man. Thank you, dude. Mike, that was the second piece you got today. Is that right? Okay. Let's check out one.